Welcome everyone. Welcome to Daily Stock Market Update. If you're learning something, if you're enjoying the content, please like and subscribe and share with your friends and family so everybody can benefit. All right, starting with Dow Jones, you can see Dow Jones was down the heaviest out of all indices. So let's go with Dow Jones first. So you can see we are coming to backtest this support. All right, so there's this resistance here, resistance here on daily chart. You can see we actually broke below this a couple of days ago low. So it looks like it wants to back test there's also this 200 SMA line, daily SMA line, and then also there's this downward sloping line. So we could find support around 31 200-ish area, okay, and then we're gonna bounce. All right, so it looks like Dow Jones wants to do that. All right, let's go back to SPY. SPY was down 0.4% today. Nothing much changed. We are just like okay, this is a big downwards pressure, okay. This is like a battle zone right now having so you can see last week and a couple of days from this week, it's like a battle zone between bulls and bears, and they're fighting it out. They're trying to figure out who's gonna win, okay. So it's not an easy zone here, all right. So the good thing about bulls is there are four different support areas here, okay. There's this 200 SMA support around 393. There's this downward sloping trend line on daily, okay. There's also this 50 SMA daily, which is red line, and I can get rid of other SMAs so you guys don't get confused. I don't think you need to see that, so let's quickly get rid of them. I think it's a bit cleaner here for our analysis, okay. So still okay, we are in multiple confluence of support. I don't think it's going to be easy to break below this, okay. So February is almost done. March first couple of days could be just floating around here and we bounce, okay. So the area of risk, so I think we will bounce from here. By mid-March we should be here, okay. So I'm really looking for this bounce still originally as we planned, and then mid-March to beginning of April we could have this dump, and then we go higher, all right. And then second possibility is we straight go higher to 4300, okay. So nothing changed, and there are also multiple gaps here, okay. You can see how many gaps we have. We have this gap 406, 408, then this downward sloping trend line, all right. So I think we're gonna fill this gap soon. Same thing with triple Qs. There are a lot of support here. We were finding support on 200 SMA, okay. So we actually, it was kind of flat. We were high more than 1% in the morning, and then we closed flat, and there is a gap here. There's a gap here around which was created yesterday, okay. There's a gap here on triple Qs on 1 hour chart around 292. So it's possible to triple Qs wants to close this gap. So if we gap down tomorrow, if we open at 292, you should buy it, okay. And then there are two upper gaps here, those should be filled. So again, same scenarios. I think we're gonna bounce here very soon, okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting there's a lot of downwards pressure, and it's a battle zone right now, okay. So soon we're going to bounce, and then mid-March to beginning of April is a period of risk. I don't think we're going to dump that far. It could just stop here between 50 SMA line, daily SMA line. It could bounce, okay. Just focus on SPY to guide you, all right. VIX has basically sold off. So this is like a conflict, right? So VIX usually is green when S&P 500 is red, but today also VIX is red and S&P 500 is red. So this could be an early indication that a big bounce is coming, okay. Now you can see there is a gap here around 2005. We hardly filled it. There's still a little bit gap left, so it could happen tomorrow. We could get a big dump, and then we'll fully complete this gap, okay. There are no gaps left on the upside. There's only minor gap left here. So I think tomorrow will be a bit bullish, okay. So going back to Russell 2000, which is IWM, it's also again it's kind of lagging, but I think it's trying to find support. So as long as we are above this 50 SMA line daily, I think nothing is wrong. We are probably going higher from here, all right. You can see we're going higher, all right. Let's quickly look at futures US 500, which is 1 hour chart. Let's see if there's any indication of anything to worry about. I don't see anything to worry about as of now. We have bullish divergence on PPO and RSI, so everything is looking good. Okay, let's show you my famous chart, which is Thinkorswim chart. We're still on this yellow line, okay. So it's a neutral zone right now. As soon as we start going higher above 41 450 to 4300, that will be our target to sell, okay. That's my target for this year. Okay, so by mid of this year, if we touch 4,300, we sell, and then we wait for a dip to buy again around 3,650. All right. Okay, moving along. Uh, crude oil, daily chart. Again, it was very bullish, crude oil, but all the oil refineries, all the big oil companies were down. So I think this year oil is not going to do good. It did really well last year, so it's a cycle. So I think oil will be flat most likely throughout this year. All the gains were made last year. So we're still finding resistance on this daily 50 SMA line. We were not able to close above it. So look for this downside or this up move here. So it's possible this dip happened here and we're moving towards $82. But it's still possible we could get another dump to test this support around 72 because we did not really fully tested this dump, this support yet. Okay, natural gas keep climbing higher. Just remember that this is daily chart still up above 2%. We did not backtest this support, all right? So I do expect natural gas to backtest. I don't know when it's going to happen, how it's going to happen, but this is my prediction. When we go for backtest, that will be a good area to buy. You can buy UNG, okay? Bitcoin, Bitcoin is down more than 1.5%. Okay, so it looks like it wants to go and test 20K. All right. There's also this support on daily SMA line, 50 SMA line, so it could find support here, but also there is a lot of support in this area, all right, around 21,000. But if you go to BTC futures, let me show you BTC futures. Go to BTC futures, there's a big gap here around 20K. Okay, so if we come down this far, because on BTC futures it's around 21K, 200 SMA line, which is blue line. If we come this far, I won't be surprised if we fully close this gap around 20K and then bounce. So keep an eye on that. All right, so this dip is coming, and maybe wait for a few more days to see how it reacts, and you can buy on this dip. All right. Ethereum is same thing. It will follow Bitcoin, so there's a lot of support here around this 200 SMA line, around 1450 area. Look to buy there. Let's go click our dollar. Dollar had an update today. That's why this Bitcoin is selling. So dollar is bullish. I do think there is this resistance around 200 SMA, so it is possible we could get a pop. So let's say if Dow Jones tomorrow open a bit lower to backtest this trend line, it's possible dollar will have an update today. But I think most of the upside is done, so we are looking for dump. Okay, when we get this dump, this is probably going to be from now until mid of March. Dollar will be weak, and then stocks and commodities go higher, and then from mid March to early April, commodities will basically go lower, and then dollar will go higher. Okay, that's the plan. Gold still not that convincing. Let's go to 1 hour chart. Let's see if we found the bottom yet. We can draw a trend line. All right, we can draw a trend line like this from. Let's see how we're gonna find this. Let's see. Looks like we have a breakout. Let's try to draw it from here. Yeah, looks like we broke out today. So looks like we have a breakout, and look, the PPO is higher, or the size higher, and now we are going to backtest. Okay, so it is possible we found bottom, but let's see. Let's see. Hopefully this is not a false breakout. We reached as close as 1805. Okay, there is a strong support here around 1770, but I think around maybe we can go slightly lower to like, especially if dollar goes higher tomorrow, we could get a dump to around 1800. That's a lot of support there. Okay, so just be mindful of that. We're almost there, guys. Like, I think we're almost towards the end. We might have bottomed already. So even for few 0.5 or 1%, do you really want to catch the bottom? Okay, so that's the question you need to ask. Oil miners, gold miners. Let's go to 1 hour chart and see if we have any breakout. Yeah, so it did look at gold miners. We broke out. This is downward sloping trend line. We broke out. Now we are going higher, right? So there's some resistance on 1 hour 50 SMA, and there is this gap which is filled, so we can get rid of this. Okay, so for tomorrow, wait for a break above this 1 hour 50 SMA. Okay, it's possible we could come for a back test. All right, it is possible tomorrow we can come for a back test. If gold goes down, we can come for back test and then go higher. So the same thing can happen with gold. Let's quickly look at gold. Okay, if you can draw this trend line, um, then we can come for a back test. But back test is basically not that far away. So let's see on daily chart if there is anything we can do to check clearly. Daily, let's see, daily. Yeah, I think it looks like we're almost there towards the edge. It depends on how you draw a trend line. Okay, it could be very subjective. So it looks like we have a breakout, slight breakout on gold. Okay, silver, this looks like a reversal candle to me. Okay, it was up more than 1.3% today. So we could go up. There's this downward sloping 50 SMA line. So we could find some resistance here. Okay, make a higher high, and then we go higher. All right, from here. Okay, what other sectors are left? Let's keep going. TNX, which is basically treasury market. Okay, these are the interest rates. Looks like we are coming for a back test. Okay, so we could be coming for a back test and then go higher. Okay, so just be mindful of that. PFIX is what we use to trade it. What else is there? Bonds are going basically lower, slightly lower, but I think we're gonna have a bounce and then we'll backtest again. I think this bounce will fade mid-March to um, beginning of April. All right, so that's what's happening there. Let's see if anything else we have to view. Energy sector XLE. Although oil is up today, 1.43%. Look, there's so much weakness in this sector. Okay, so we're right at support here around 200 SMA, around $82. So it could come there. My main targets are this gap fill here. You can see if I draw a horizontal line, there's gaps here, there are gaps here. So I'm really looking for $72 to buy again, else I will not buy it. I will let it settle. Okay. Utilities sector, it's going down almost close to the support area. You can see on daily there's a lot of support around 64.30. So I think we will touch this support very soon. Healthcare sector also down 7.74. Also it's coming closer and closer to the support area around 124.8. Okay, you can see on this daily support, and now we're coming back for a support. All right, so we are almost there, guys. So you can start buying, looking into these sectors to keep an eye on that. Let's quickly look into technology stocks. Tesla, I wanted to sell today. I could not sell. I was busy. I wanted to sell in the morning. We had a pop higher to 211. Okay, and then we kind of closed 0.92% today. Tomorrow, end of day, after 4 p.m. is master plan reveal day. So let's see if I get an opportunity tomorrow, I will sell it. Else, if I cannot sell, I will just keep holding it because I know long-term SPY is going higher. Okay, until half of this year. So I will hold it, and then eventually, I think we will definitely close this gap, and it's possible we could touch new all-time highs. Okay, Tesla earnings and all the great things Elon is doing. I'm really bullish on Tesla stock. And the other thing is, I don't really know if I sell Tesla and take all the profits. I don't even know what to buy. Okay, so because all of the stocks had terrible earnings, Apple was not great, Amazon was bad, Google, that AI sucked. Microsoft was okay. So, other thing would be Meta. One of the stock is Meta, which is looking good. You can see this is a daily chart. We had a breakout today. Okay, so we could keep going higher from here. Okay, so this is the breakout candle, and that's about it. Let me know if you need anything else.